mom kicked me out of my house, to tell the truth, and I bounced in and out of guys' houses in high school. And like I said, my senior year, I found a stable home that just kept me, not because they thought I would be anything in basketball or because I'd be here interviewing on ESPN, but just because they're good people and they do good things, and they felt it was the right thing to do.
First off, I'm not going back to tone ball. Like that's how I keep looking at it, and why people ask, like, why you keep doing what you're doing? Yo, look, let me tell you something. I'm not going back to the life that I used to live. That shit is out.
Yeah.
That shit's out. But my competitive edge, that shit comes from the fact that nothing was given to me, man.
Yeah.
Nothing. I had to go to junior college. I had nowhere else to go.
Right.
Like, and then when I got to Marquette, they was like, yo, this motherfucker ain't gonna make it. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna show you. That's where it come from. Like, I wasn't that good, so I know what the work can get you. So that's where my competitive edge comes from. Like, I don't care if you was a McDonald's All-American or that you're this. We all bleed the same.
Facts.
And we all got to tie our shoes up the same, unless you wear Velcro. Then you just slide your shoes and pull the strap over. But other than that, man, we gon' go at it. You don't scare me none. I don't care how big your name is,
Straight
what
up.
your contract is. At the end of the day, you gonna have to. That motherfucker was playing out there today.
Hey. Like it's a price on his head.
That's
When
it.
you see him, it'd be like, man, I see him. I want to
That's
play
it.
against him.
But that's why I play the game, as I tell everybody. Like, I don't do it for the fame. I don't do it for the money. I don't do it for nothing. The only reason that I do it is so when I go up against the guys that you could call out, they're gonna be like, that motherfucker go. Just started working on my game. I never worked on my game as much whenever I was in college, in junior college or in high school, because I was like, man, I ain't finna be a pro. Like, I'm from Tomball. I'm not a McDonald's All-American. I had to go to JUCO. Like, I doubted myself. That's why it's funny whenever you hear people say, oh, I knew Jimmy was going to be that. Stop fucking lying. Like, I didn't even know that I would be here today. You know what I mean? Like, so when people say that, I just be like, yeah, it sound good. It sound good. I thank God every single morning and every night for the life that I have, for the people that I have in my life, man. And to know how fortunate and blessed that I really am. It's incredible. Like, there has to, like, God did this. You can't make this story up.
Word.
Of where I come from and how I got to where I am and the people that I'm able to break bread with and bring along with me. Like, nah.
Yeah.
Like, we're all unique and we all have our own stories.
Yeah.
But for me or for the next guy, like, come on. No, it's not like that. Every single day, work at it. So that's where it started, and every day since. I mean, it's been a struggle some days, I won't lie. Some days I'm like, man, this is tiring. This is hard. Now I embrace the hard, and I want that every single day. I don't ever want anything to be easy. I think whenever it's hard, like, you really, really, really deserved it. If it's hard and you get it done, you gave everything to it, that's yours. Nobody can take that from you. That work that you do every single day is key, because that's what you're gonna be able to fall back on. And that's what you're gonna be able to, like, rely on when push comes to shove. Work every single day. I think that's where your confidence comes from. Because when nobody's looking, that's the time that really counts. That's the time that really matters. I look at it as, if you don't see what I do every single day, then I can't pay attention to what you say about me every single day. You don't know what time I wake up. You don't know how often I train. You don't know what I put my body through. You only see the finished product. That's what I focus on. Like, I really don't pay attention to that outside noise, because my circle's so small, and they're gonna tell me the truth at all times. When I'm not being myself, those are the individuals that I listen to more than anything. So I don't really pay attention to it. I know who I am. I know how different I am, and that's okay. And I'm accepted by mine. I ain't worried about 3 years. We can't control that. And that's how I think. I think, like, I don't know what the hell I'm going to do tomorrow. Yesterday's gone, but right now, I'm going to be the best version of me that I can be. You gotta keep working. Your time's gonna come, trust me. You gotta work. Your time is gonna happen. You're here for a reason, but you gotta be ready, because if you're not, it's on you.
Compete and want to be the best in everything. I'll compete against other people. That's not the most important type of competing to me. I want to be better than you. I want to be better than everybody else. I want to be better than myself 5 minutes ago, 5 days ago, yesterday. When you really look at the way that you go about your everyday life, You know what you're doing. You know if you're cheating. You know if you're skipping steps. You can't avoid anything. You got to go right through any and everything. You got to conquer it. So the way you do anything is always going to be the way you do everything. You skip steps, it'll come back to get you. I think everybody has days when you don't want to do something. But the way I look at it is like, if you don't do it, somebody out there is. Somebody out there is continually being consistent, and they're coming for your spot. They want that food that's on your table. I refuse to let somebody take that away from me and my people. I'm not going for it. I'm gonna stay consistent. I'm gonna wake my ass up. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. You just gotta wanna do it. You know what is coming every single day at any given time. Okay, life threw you a curveball. You know that what? In dodgeball, I say if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. Dodge the curveball and get to work. You probably need to wake your ass up earlier. A lot of people like to sleep. Y'all wanna stay up and play video games all damn night. Like, I'm not saying like you gotta be up at like 4 or 5, but like don't be sleeping until like 10. When you do have that work ethic, you know you wanna be the best every single time, at every single rep. And then you're just like, you're curating that mindset of it's not good enough. You're competing with yourself. You're telling yourself, that wasn't as good as my last rep. That rep didn't count. Like, it's the little stuff like that that's gonna lead to the bigger things. And the way that you do that one rep is the way you're gonna do the next 30 reps afterwards, because you're competing with yourself. You know you can do it. If you work as hard as you can every single day in every aspect of your life, I promise you, you will love the end result of it. Man, if you have confidence, like nobody can tell you anything. You can wear whatever you wanna wear. You can do your hair however the hell you wanna do your hair, because you're confident and you don't give a damn. The one thing I did learn from Brent Buzz Williams is, I just remember him saying, what you put into the bottle when it's tipped over is what's gonna come out. Meaning, if you're shooting a jump shot from the corner, 1,000 of them a day, when the game's on the line and you're in that corner, everybody's like, oh my gosh, he's gonna make the shot, game's over. It's the work that you do every day. That's where your confidence comes from. That's where your confidence is always gonna come from. What you do every day is you. It's you, it's your confidence, and you need that.
And social media does it a lot. I think you can name whoever, throw out a name.
Yeah.
Throw out a name, good dude, Mike, Steph, KD, whoever it may be. We're all human. So we all have bad days.
Right.
We all have something that goes on in life that you can't tell. But just because like they don't want to deal with that right, man, you never know what's going on in my life or in whoever's life. So just because that one time, like it's like, man, not today. They're not an asshole, man. You don't know what's going on in this person's life. That's the part that bothers me. Like, I get it that we're famous, that make money, or that our faces on this billboard and that TV. But at the end of the day, man, you got to understand that motherfuckers is human.
And go through life. We deal with real life just like
everybody else. And the worst part about it is our shit is everywhere.
Yeah.
So if something goes on in our life, hell, TMZ, it is on your website.